Hello everyone, it's George of YouTube here, and this is my last video where I do the Q&A. Where I'll be going to the comments of my last video and basically, answering them. So let's do that real quick. I don't think I got a whole lot of questions, but that's okay. I'd rather have a few versus 2 million something. So, yeah. Um, let's get this done and over with. So our first question is by Retard Scanner. What is my favorite video game? Years ago I would have said like some stupid Mario game, like fucking Mario Galaxy, but I'm gonna go with Bioshock 2. I love that game from the Nintendo. It was hard as balls to play, but it was fun at the same time because I loved saving little sisters and I loved fucking killing all those damn annoying splicers. It was overall a fun video game. I definitely consider it my favorite. Scrolling down. What is my favorite Pantera song? Christian Ryan asked. Not really a big Pantera fan, but I kind of like the song Walk, so I guess that'd be my favorite. Thanks for asking, Christian Ryan. I think these are the last two questions I have. There's two more questions to answer. I think I'm done, really. Get to those last two questions. This one's by one of my friends on the top tens. Van Blusher. Christian gets also one, so let's get this question over with. What was your favorite list of video you made? Oh, that's such a good one. Okay. My favorite list. There's so many I'd consider favorites. Probably most preferred like um, fandoms. Um, really loved that list because it proved how fan bases are just beyond fucked up, beyond belief. Favorite video. God, there's a lot, but probably the top 10 rants. No, not one of those. Just my reaction to Swagflux. I love that video. It's fucking hilarious. Tied next to my reaction to Disney 1994, except it's slightly longer. Now, the final question that I have to answer is by Nick Rusk. And Nick Bruce like my best friend on both the top tens and all fit. Me and him both make videos, but he's kind of retired from commentaries. As for me, I just like doing rants. I don't know why. I just love the vibe to them, and I love expressing my creativity. But at the same time, being pissed. At the same time, still be able to make a joke here and there. If it's dark as fuck. That's it. Let's just get on with the final question. Nick Rearscast. Well, the first part is already asking. Just says it sucks to have you leave, man. How did I get to Lincoln Park in Green Day? Okay, I think I'm gonna start with Lincoln Park first. The first Lincoln Park song I heard was like in the later 2000s. It was "In the End." And the first time I heard it, I was roaming through YouTube. Fuck, I can't remember. Was it 2006, 2007, 2008? When AMVs were a lot more popular. And I was a big Teen Titans fan. Um, I liked the show from 2003 to 2006, so I was a big fan of that show. And I'd always see the reruns of Cartoon Network. I fucking love that show. So anyway, I was going through YouTube, watching videos. I saw this weird AMV or Teen Titans that had Raven Air on, and I'm just like, holy shit. And I actually kind of like the song too. It's just back then I didn't really know a whole lot of bands. I was kind of like anti music, like yeah. When I was younger, My autism was so severe that I could not handle any kind of music. But now though, I can handle some music as long as it isn't Nicki McFake trying to sing. And then after a while, I think last year, I hated him, but I'm just like, maybe I should give him a shot. And then I opened up my Spotify one night. Wait, I think it was this year actually. Maybe it was last year. I don't know, somewhere around there. And I listened to a full like Linkin Park album, being Hybrid Theory, and I kind of liked this. The next day, I listened to Meteora, It's Midnight, eventually The Hunting Party. And ever since then, I've just been a fan of them. I don't know why. um, Green Day, I actually discovered quicker than I did Linkin Park. The first time I heard it mentioned is like one of those shitty supposed talking games like IMVU or something. Like I forget which one it was, and this girl mentioned Green Day. I'm just like, what the fuck is that? So I listened to Green Day on Spotify. I forgot what the first song I heard was, but kind of liked it and listened to a lot of their popular songs, like them too. Though some of their more underrated stuff. So that's how I got into both Linkin Park and Green Day in a nutshell. Both of them were rolling Spotify, but one of them first revolved a YouTube AMV video. So yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to say other than if I could find that AMV I watched, I would probably link it in the description. Matter of fact, I probably will by the end of this video if any of you are curious to see what it was. But yeah, that's about all the questions I had asked to me. So that was like a total of, let's see, 3 questions? Wait, no, 4 questions. Yeah, it's better than nothing in my opinion, but still. Um, that's about all the questions I had to answer. And there really isn't a whole lot I feel like saying other than, well, this might be the end of my YouTube career. It's not the end of me roaming around the internet and going places. No, it's not the end of that. For YouTube, yeah, definitely a big end towards this because as much as I like making videos, when you're constantly dealing with someone who spams your channel with hate, it gets old, really old. Especially with smart ass comment remarks and egg on over one fucking video because they can the fact that you were just making dark comedy. Can't understand that. Use it as a dragging point of information used against you. And thinking that you making a 25, 29-minute video about them is like a sin or something, so you can't make a video on them. But let me say this much: it's not. I can make a video on whoever the fuck I want, as long as I have some background info on the person I'm making a video on, and when I see them do enough terrible shit for me to do a video on them. I don't give a fuck if the user's popular, regardless. Maybe I'm not gonna name them this video. I'm just gonna call them Craig and Terry. See, with Craig and Terry, they just had to react to it and cause this big war over one video in one list. 2 videos in one list, just because I criticized them and pointed out how hypocritical they were. But you know what? Oh well, this is the internet. People are always gonna be triggered over the minor shit. Because, not being triggered by something that isn't offensive. But that really happens anymore. It's like people are triggered by everything. It's like if you make an 9/11 joke, people are triggered. It's self-explanatory. It really is. Um, It's been a fun ride on YouTube, and I've enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie, but all good things must come to an end at some point. There isn't really a whole lot left I feel like saying other than thank you to my subscribers. I appreciate the fuck out of you, really do. And for all the people that want to hate on me, go ahead. I don't care anymore. Like that Phil Collins song. I don't care. Matter of fact, I'm gonna use some of those lyrics to describe the situation. You won't catch me crying 'cause I just can't win. I don't care. Something like that. I'm trying to sing softly, or at least get better at that. Um, yeah, that's about it. All that said, hope you all have enjoyed my channel. Hope you all have a good day. With all this said, this is my board Jeff O2 signing out, like I always do.
Standing alone with no direction. How did I fall so far behind? Why am I searching for perfection? Knowing it's something I won't find. In my fear and flaws, I let myself down again. All because I run till the silence splits me open. I run. It starts with
One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on to didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why, it doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried,